I'm going to do a couple different run-throughs of the treasure quests here right now. I've got plenty of energy, so I should be able to run through everything. This day, there's 3 of them. I think it's once or twice a week that we get the weapon quest too. But we'll go ahead and we'll start at the top. These treasure quests are super easy. I think it's just a way to give us stuff, but make us sort of work for it. I always run on Master 2. I went ahead and checked. I had a blue team left here from last time, so that'll work fine. And these guys don't take much. You just have to get the spread to try. I try to do it all in one if I can get the spread right. And down here at the bottom, left to right, I'm going to run down my clock, but I always have plenty of time. I start with Tigroth on the left, then Miriam, she's carrying a Naya weapon, which generates more bluestone. And then in the center is Survivor, and then Steedlight, and then Fiona. So it's a pretty good blue team, especially for just hamsters. Now there you saw I had only 4 stones, but it was enough to kill all 3 of them. But it didn't charge up anything, so now I have to do this. And I think I'll just toss Survivor at that last one. And this has put me up to 2 turns now. I like to do it in 1 turn, and I can, but it doesn't always happen that way. Now, Steedlight has an AoE, hits everything. Survivor and Miriam will do the same thing, but you have to target something that's in the center to make them sort of spread out to everywhere. But Fiona's nice. I don't have to target her at all. She just sends her a little wave of water, crashes down, and you'll notice she generates a couple blue stones as well. So, yeah, easy enough. And we'll do it one more time. I think I'm going to put this over here. I want to clip that side one there. And this time I got enough that they're all charged up when we're on the first go. So I should be able to first turn. So I should be able to do this in 1 turn. Tigroth, his big old double edge, swipes everything. And here's where I'm going to have to target the middle. And then I'll do Miriam. And she hits what's on both sides as well. Now, like if I just targeted one side, she wouldn't necessarily get all 3. And Survivor's pretty much the same thing. Go ahead and take them down. And then here's where I don't even have to target. And there we go. And it's all blue. That was pretty. Okay. Easy. And then we'll go down and we'll see. We got yellow we need there because they're purple. And this is yellow, so... That's purple, we need yellow. The others yellow, need purple. Okay, so we need to get yellow. I don't know why they tell us to get red too, but you know. I really wish they would hurry up and take the suggestion to let us save group teams. It's just having to do this every time is a pain. I'd like to just have like primary yellow team and etc. Okay, I didn't get a lot, but I got enough to line up at 5, so I got a star. That helps things. Left to right here, I've got Nan, Zeus, Jason, Morgan, Bruno. Bruno's sort of, I'm so, but I don't really need him anyway here. So anyway, Nan, I'll go ahead and use her, and she'll take this out. Got this big old sword, and yeah, easy. And we will go again. Well, that sucks. That's not enough stones. So this is where I'm going to flee, because I want my Naya weapon to generate more stones. Yeah, I could do it, because these are so easy. It's just pain. Okay, this is better. I didn't get a lot more, but I got enough to make a star. And rather than Nan this time, let's thump her with Jason. That'll give you a concussion. Okay. And then we go here, and this is the Dune Giant at all purple. Okay, so first I have Zania, then I have Theodore, Idritha, Mary, Elmist. This is a good, strong team. This one with a couple different levels, I usually try for 2 to 3 turns on these. I mean, occasionally, I got a good amount of purple here. I can get it. I'm going to go ahead and use Elmist because he'll also generate some purple. But it's not as big a deal. The other thing I try to run on is time. So I'm going to really quick cast Theodore. He does not need targeting. And boom, I've got him leveled up, so he does really nice. As a personal thing, I'm going to go with Idritha. She can take him down with one shot. I try to get the Dune Giant killed by the 2-minute mark. At least killed. He takes a little longer to sink into the sand. I was a couple seconds behind there, but man, it's just a little personal thing. Okay, and we'll go again. And what do we have? Here's a nice big line of them. Don't have anybody charged. I'll just do this. And dead. Oh, and everything else blows. Okay. The main thing this does is choose up my time. All this matchy. Although I could take a phone call and still get this done in time. So, yeah. With each of the purples that you use their skill, they add a little bit of strength to Idritha. So if I needed more strength, I would shoot all the other purples or use their skills before Idritha and then finish off with Idritha and she'd be charged up more. So that's basically the treasure quest for right now. I'm going to do a couple of these different days when there's different generated. The gold quest at the top is always going to be the hamsters, but the others will vary some. So we'll take a look future days. So here we are on another day of treasure quests. This is just going to give us a different set of battles. The gold quest up here at the top is always the same, and it needs blue. I'll just go start, see, and then purple is what I had left from last time. So see if what I do is I look and see what color I have left, and then see if any of the current battles need that. So this is purple, so it doesn't need purple. And this needs blue as well. So what I will probably do is start here. Need this at alt for today. I'll change it over to yellow. My main yellow team from left to right so far. Nan, Zeus, who's carrying my Naya weapon for yellow, Jason, and Gwenda. I mean, usually I could put Jane on the end because Jane's handy, but really you don't need it because she's not needed because you don't really need the healing for here. Dylan's a new character I haven't really found a use for yet. I'll just go with Bruno. Probably won't even use, and you can see I got a nice high number combined with my dragon and everything. So that was a whole lot of talk, probably longer than I'll actually take for the battle. Okay.
Razor sharp shadow.
And do that. Sometimes I would restart to actually get a 5-match.
Feel the power within me.
Doing a restart would let more stones possibly generate, come in, so that's what I do sometimes if I'm in a harder, but... And here they came
Razor sharp
nicely so I can make a match and get a star, which is always my goal. That, and using skills. That one's down. I'll go ahead and I'll go over here to the weapon quest. This and the other both need blue. So I start with Tigroth. Miriam is carrying my Naya weapon. Survivor in the middle. Then Steedblight and Fiona. It's a good team. A lot of AoE in here, which is helpful. And for this, there's just not enough blue. So this is one my thing of you leave, go back in. Does not cost any energy if you haven't actually made a move yet. So, okay. This is better because of that.
By the purifying powers of water!
There's a little bit of shield for everybody. Not really mandatory, but I'll do that match. Gives me all blue plus creates another. Let's go.
This is the end.
Tiger strike!
I kick any of them. It's pretty. And then I will go ahead and go again. Next,
by the purifying powers of water!
And having the Dia weapon that I've got, it's an elite one. I only have one for the blue, but it generates blue every turn. It's quite nice. I should have made a match so I get a star, but I don't really need it. So let's use something different from last time, just for the sake of add some ice to the fire.
Dance with the dragon.
Water. The connection with the water will generate some blue. But
this
still
is
haven't
the end.
Maybe with the stronger characters. Miriam, I think, is really an underrated one that I haven't seen people mention a lot, but I like her. She's AoE, but you have to target on the center of where you want to hit. So I'll go ahead and do the gold quest, but I've had those a previous day. Again, these happen every day, and this is the one that doesn't change. So that's my team. I can keep it, and I'll just go forward from. So here we are with another day of treasure quests. The gold quest is going to always be the same with the hamsters, but then let's see what we got for experience. So we're going to need green. Right now I've got blue in there, and we're going to need purple here. I'm going to go ahead. I've already done one of the gold quests, so I've showed these before. Since I currently have my blue team, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this one up really quick. Really like when the Naya weapons bring in a lot of stuff. I think I want to get everybody charged up. Again, I try to do this one in one turn, just
Tiger strike!
My own satisfaction. And target in the middle.
This is the end.
Miriam hits everything around. But
dance with the
Fiona
dragon.
doesn't need to be targeted. Kind of floods the whole area. Easy peasy. Everything is fine. So we just had an update, and they still haven't done the stuff that has been asked for quite a while. Okay, like being able to save teams. So I've got like I won't need any kind of healing or damage share. So yeah, being able to save teams would be nice.
Feel my blade!
Oh, so the team I've got here
Starting off left to right, Chloe Gardor, who's holding my Naya weapon, Morgan, Malfort, and Hightow.
Give me
Chloe will
strength!
finish it off. Chloe is, I think, one of the underrated characters you don't hear as much about. She's certainly my strongest offense.
Feel my blade!
Again, with the Naya weapon, it generates more stones as you come in, and as I mentioned, even needing the skills. These treasure quests really are usually pretty easy. Okay, so as you can see, purple. Here we go, Zania, Theodore, who's got my Naya weapon, Idritha, Elmist, and Mary. That's a very strong team. I mean, there's always other characters I want. I mean, I think that's the same for everybody. Doesn't have much left, but I'll get everybody charged up.
Night is
Yeah, I
falling!
don't have to target for Theodore. That's nice. My own little satisfaction thing, I usually try to get the Dune Giant dead before the 2-minute mark. Takes him longer to sink into the sand, but
For the sake of Antia!
he's dead at 2:01 too. So, just something a little. Make it a little more interesting. One more time. Again, I'd like to get that star early on. I would just go ahead and use it, and then I'll do my usual.
Night is falling!
I mean, it's way more firepower than is needed for this, but.
For the sake of Antia!
There we go. Now, 2-minute mark. That's all for treasure quest for today. We'll see what comes up for tomorrow.
Okay, we've got another day here on the treasure quests. Again, the top one, the gold, is our hamsters, as always, that need the blue. Let's see what we've got. We've got experience, needs green. Let me see what color I currently have. Purple. And weapon is going to need blue, so we will do it with the gold quest. I'll start over here and load up green. Oops. First of all is Chloe, then Gardor has my Naya weapon, Morgan, Malfort, Hightow. I don't really need any healing or anything like that. This will go quick, so. That was nice. Let's see. We'll do Morgan. She's fast. One swipe. There we are. And again, that Naya weapon really helps. I've got at least one for every color. Took a little bit to get that, but I decided not to use Hightow because he uses up the stones. But on the Naya weapons, being able to generate those extra stones coming in really helps. Okay, and then weapon is going to need blue. And over here, I'm going to do Tigroth. He's got some AoE. Miriam, another underrated character, I think, is carrying my Naya weapon. And this is an elite Naya weapon. I believe I have never seen an elite for anything except blue. And that means it generates the stones on every phase and every stage you'll see. versus just at the beginning. So, and then we have Survivor, and then I will go ahead and do Fiona and Steedlight. So it's a pretty good team. Somebody like Irelia, that sort of thing, really just isn't needed for this stage. These aren't that difficult. Okay. And again, the goal here when coming in with those Naya weapons where you generate a lot is to get that star so you can zap and then you get everybody charged up. Okay, so here is where some AoE is going to be helpful. We'll go ahead and we'll use Tigroth. There's still a tiny bit left. I could use another one, but rather than waste them, I've got that match right there. So, I mean, not that it matters. I'm going to have extra left over, but I'll just start on the left and go over. Here's Miriam, knocked him down halfway from ×4 to ×2. Oh, almost dead. And here's Fiona. Fiona's cool because she generates a few other blue stones. So there we are, 2 turns total. And one more time around for this one. Do the match to get the star stone. Here I have a choice. I think I'm going to go ahead and just hit it with Survivor and get it out rather than use up and do a match. And then Tigroth. And that time Tigroth did it all. So a different level came in, so, of characters. And I think if I zap this, it'll kill Qdola right away. Yep. Had enough stones just to not even worry about casting any skills. And that one's done. Next I'll do the gold quest, but I've shown this before. Again, it comes every day, unlike the others that switch around. So we'll continue with blue there, but that's the latest in the treasure quests. So one last time around on treasure quests. This is one where all 4 of them are going on this day. So looking up at the top, we have the hamsters again. I'm not sure what color I have loaded. Purple is left from last time. So this one needs green. This one needs yellow. And this one needs purple. So that's kind of what I do is I see what I've already got loaded up and see where I can use it. So my team here left to right is Idritha. Theodore is holding my Naya weapon. Zania, Elmist, and Mary. Okay, what's the best way to do this to hit everything? We'll do that, and then that is the zone. And I just didn't quite get the last one.
Night is falling.
I won't finish this one before the 2-minute mark, but
For the sake of Antia!
you do have to watch in the upper left corner there. Time if you're doing difficulty level that is more challenging. Unfortunately, they have added more difficulty and I'm on the maximum. So these aren't really a challenge, but it gives me some stuff I need. Wasn't able to make a star stone out of my Nayas there. But that was nice there. It just made it on its own and everything's charged up.
Night is falling.
And good.
For the sake of Antia!
And then my heavy hitter. One note, if you haven't had experience with Idritha, of course, great character, but very lucky to get her. Every purple skill that you use before her gives her a little bit more charge, so she hits harder. So if you've got a long line of the purples, go ahead and use all their skills, and then do Idritha last. Okay, So we've done the talent quest at the bottom. This one needed yellow, so team. And I'm gonna start with Nan. Zeus is holding my Naya weapon. Jason, Gwenda, and I guess Dylan, the new one. I haven't found a lot of use for him yet, but he's there. Okay. That was not very good. I'm going to flee, see if I can get some better stones to start with. Ha, that lined up better. I will do that, and then I can get the star that I want. And
Please,
I'm gonna go ahead
get behind
and
me.
She's got this big sword that sort of swipes around. But she also adds, where she's kind of glowing there, it means anybody who hits anything while she's still going there is going to add an extra double sword at the end that you'll see.
Feel the
When
power
she does AoE with everything around. So they have to be in proximity. She's very handy. You'll notice I kept her in her old costume. I don't like the new one. I don't know why they have to mess with things that are perfectly fine. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and chase Hell, one giant spider. As far as 4-star heroes go, Jason is one of the best. He is like the ultimate tank. Go around once more. That's not fantastic, but I'll go with it. Now see, here's where I could use Gwenda, but she would only hit one of them because they're so far apart. So I didn't use her.
Feel the power within me.
Just because I want to get through.
Please, get behind me.
And swipe everything. And
Works not.
I've gotten better in green. It's still not one of my strong colors. Blue is probably my worst. But you won't really notice it in this, so. Okay, left to right. Chloe, Gardor holding my Naya weapon, Malfort, Morgan, and Haito.
Feel my blade.
I'll go right up the middle to the big one. I don't usually like to use Haito, but everything's so spread out, I might as well go ahead. The thing is he does that, but he gets rid of all the stones at the charge of others. I got a bunch more of them came in. But he's sort of the
skin peel.
proverbial two-edged sword. Yeah, he generates some stones and then it's all the color on the board, but then you don't have stuff to charge others. So, just a little bit of strategy. I'm out of energy. On these ones where you have 4 per day, I do tend to. So, I've got a free... I do have subscription perks. I play this enough. It's, you know, I don't have a whole lot of entertainment budget. I don't do a lot, so I can do subscription. And it makes a difference.
Feel my blade.
Okay. We made the star there. And
Give
let's go
me
ahead and use
strength.
Chloe. I like her little dippy sword. There we are. Okay, the last one would be the hamsters. I'm going to go load up a blue team, but I've shown this before. So that is it for Treasure Quest. Should give you a pretty good idea what's going on.